Good evening, dear Magister. We are the group number 1, and we are going to talk about the topics about the theme number 7. I'm Silvia Guaman, and I am going to talk about of the topic literacy and Bi.literacy. Literacy generally refers to the ability to read and write, and it involves having the skills to comprehend, interpret, and communicate using writing language. It goes beyond basic reading and writing skills to include critical thinking and the ability to analyze and evaluate information. Some characteristics are reading comprehension, writing skills, critical thinking and analytical skills, effective communication through writing language. One example is a literate person can read a newspaper, understand the information present, and write coherent response or analysis of the content. Bi.literacy specifically refers to the ability to read and write proficiently in two languages. It involves a high level of competence in both languages, allowing individuals to navigate and communicate effectively in diverse linguistic environments. Some characteristics are proficiency in two languages, cultural awareness and understanding in both linguistic contexts, ability to switch between languages appropriately, and a competence in reading, writing, speaking, and listening in both languages. An example is a illiterate person, for instance, may be fluent in both English and Spanish, able to read books, write essays, and communicate effectively in both languages, depending on the situation. Thank you.
Hello, dear professor. I'm Soraya Villalta, and today let's explore the effects of reading in two languages. Number one, cognitive benefits. Reading in two languages stimulate our brain in enhance cognitive functions such as problem solving and critical things. It's like giving our brain a good workout. Number two, improved vocabulary. Our vocabulary expands. We discover new words and expression, making our communication skills richer and more diverse. Number three, language proficiency. It improves our grammar, syntaxes, and overall language skills, making us more confident communicators. Number four, personal enrichment. Lastly, reading in two languages is not just about learning, it's about personal enrichment. It's journaling that opens doors that open doors to new ideas, stories, and emotions. Dear professor, in conclusion, the joy of reading in two languages is remarkable adventure that not only benefits our minds but also enriches our lives in countless ways. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Good evening, Professor. My name is Daniela Jimenez. I'm going to continue with effects of writing in two languages. Studies of the effects of writing in two languages had examined the transfer of skills between the languages of bilinguals and second language writers. For example, bilinguals have been found to use writing strategies and linguistic knowledge in both languages. In addition, metalinguistic awareness such as understanding grammatical rules influences writing ability. Social factors such as previous schooling may also play a role. Although there are advantages to writing in two languages, there are also challenges such as maintaining coherence and cohesion, as well as linguistic interference, which can lead to grammatical errors. Thank you.
Hello, teacher. My name is Bernarda Pavon. I'm going to talk about examples. An example is academic program in the USA for students who are fluent in two languages in high school. Other is bilingual literacy in an immigrant family. In an immigrant family, parents can read bilingual books with their children, alternating between Spanish and English to help them understand. At the same time, they will acquire commands of English. In the effects of reading in two languages, the expansion of the vocabulary, they will be able to read and understand each word that we find when reading. An example of language with different writing system is English, an alphabetic language, and Chinese, an ideographic or logography language. Effects of writing in two language. Here, here an example is people who know to write in two language. It is people with metalinguistic awareness. For example, when writing essays, histories, emails, we develop the skills of structuring correct sentences. In biliteracy and immersion, students develop their bilingual literacy from two sources, watching home television shows and movies in both languages. In the school, they participate in activities, lessons in English to promote the learning of the language.